There's a lot of progress happening in the Pi network right now, and on paper, everything looks promising. Pi doesn't face the regulatory challenges that many other cryptocurrencies are dealing with. Funding is not the issue either, and it has avoided many of the technical setbacks that have affected similar projects. Most of the problems that hold other cryptocurrencies back simply don't seem to apply to Pi. That suggests the team is getting many things right, and from what we've seen so far, they are executing a significant part of their roadmap effectively. The numbers also support that progress. More than 18.1 million pioneers have now completed KYC. That's not just a large community, it's a substantial base of verified users. Pi has also activated smart contracts on mainnet through Protocol 23, opening the door for decentralized applications, decentralized exchanges, and lending protocols. More recently, the Pi App Studio received important upgrades. Developers now have access to persistent backend storage, along with an AI-assisted planning tool that enables them to build applications more efficiently. On paper, the infrastructure is steadily coming together. However, let's now look at the figures and the reality. If you check OKX and the other exchanges where Pi is listed, you'll notice that trading volume remains very low. It's also worth mentioning that Kraken has now integrated support for Pi, and Kraken is one of the industry's most established cryptocurrency exchanges. Yet, despite securing listings on reputable platforms, Pi has not achieved the trading volume or price stability that many pioneers expected. This shows that the issue is no longer visibility. Pi is available on major exchanges. The real challenge is utility, what people can actually do with the coin. The truth is that Pi is not performing well at the moment, and the market data clearly reflects that. So, what is the solution? In my opinion, Pi must begin delivering meaningful utility before the end of this year. It needs to become genuinely practical by offering real-world use cases. People need compelling reasons to use Pi for gaming, mobile applications, online shopping, and everyday digital services. Businesses accepting Pi as a payment method would also play a significant role in driving demand and strengthening its value. This is exactly why the recent Pi App Studio upgrade is so important. Previously, applications built on Pi only supported single-session interactions. For example, if a user unlocked a feature or made progress in an application, that information could not be retained. With persistent back-end storage, developers can now build applications where purchases, achievements, upgrades, and user progress remain saved over time. That creates opportunities for businesses to build practical, long-term applications rather than simple demonstrations or experiments. This also explains part of the selling pressure we are currently seeing. Mainnet migrations are still ongoing, and more pioneers continue to gain access to their Pi. Until there are compelling reasons to hold or spend Pi instead of immediately selling it, that selling pressure is unlikely to reduce on its own. The reality is that Pi has millions of miners, but many of them are prepared to sell their holdings as soon as the price reaches a level they consider worthwhile. For many people, it's simply an opportunity to earn some income. That is not necessarily a reflection of confidence or commitment to the ecosystem. For many, it is a matter of financial necessity. However, it also presents a genuine risk to Pi's long-term price stability. For Pi to succeed, it needs greater participation from major players within the cryptocurrency industry, and it needs that support sooner rather than later. It requires developers who will build high-quality applications and businesses that are willing to accept Pi for genuine commercial transactions. If these developments do not happen quickly, Pi risks becoming a project that looked excellent on paper, but failed to transform its potential into real-world value for its community. That's my assessment of where Pi stands today. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Pi can achieve meaningful utility before the end of the year? If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with other pioneers, and subscribe for more Pi network updates.